Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to look at rectangles on this video. So what are rectangles? Well, a rectangle is a parallelogram with four right angles. Now, we know what a parallelogram is. Okay, we looked at those. Parallelograms, remember, have opposite sides that are congruent. So those are congruent. They have opposite sides that are parallel. So these ones are parallel. And the only new thing here is you've got the four right angles. Okay, so that helps us know that it's a rectangle. Alright, a new theorem that comes in with rectangles is this one. If a parallelogram is a rectangle, then its diagonals are congruent. Now remember what we talked about in the last one with parallelograms. We said that diagonals were bisected. Well, in this case, the diagonals are also congruent. So every one of those four, since they're cut in half, are congruent to each other. Okay, so that's important to remember as well. So all of your opposite sides are congruent, but your diagonals have now four parts that are congruent. Alright, so we're going to work on just a couple problems, knowing these new theorems, and see if we can figure this out. So a rectangular gate has a diagonal braces to strengthen it from sagging. If JK is 12 feet, so here's 12 feet, and LN is 6.5, find KM. Okay, well, JK is 12. What that means is this is also 12. Okay, LN is 6.5. Because this is a rectangle, that means that this is 6.5, but it also means that this is 6.5, and this is 6.5 as well. Now what we want is KM. Well, KM runs the entire length of the diagonal. Well, that gives you 6.5 plus 6.5, or 6.5 times 2, which gives you 13 feet, and there is your answer. Alright, so that's how that would work. Now, if they extended this a little bit further and asked you what is JM, so let's just kind of see if we can figure that one out. Well, look at what you have here. You have a right triangle right there where you have 12. We know that that's 13. And given a right triangle, if you have two of the three sides, you could find the third using Pythagorean's theorem. So you'd go a squared plus b squared equals c squared, solve that out, and get your third side. Okay, so that's something else that opens up because these have right angles. Alright, so what I would like you guys to do is take a minute, pause the video, see if you can answer this question and prove what it's asking you to prove. Okay, so for this one, let's see what you came up with. Well, we know that CD and AB are 18. So here's 18, here's 18. AD and BC are 48. Okay? Now just that by itself tells you that because opposite sides are congruent, we can say right now ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so that's what we know for sure. Now it also tells us that AC is 51.2 and BD is 51.2. So both of these diagonals in here, so both of them are 51.2. Well, we had a theorem that said if your diagonals are the same, then it is a rectangle. So because it's a parallelogram and because AC is congruent to BD, parallelogram, diagonals are the same, that means this is a rectangle. Alright, and so that one's a little bit more just logical thinking, but that is enough proof for us to say that it is indeed a rectangle. Alright, give your assignment a try. If you need some help, contact me online, and good luck.